Hi, welcome back. Listbuilding-secrets.com. How to generate massive profits with list building. You're here again with Jim Abernethy. This is free training video number 4, part 2 of our series about how to build a website in less than 4 hours, even if you've got zero technical experience. Today we're going to be looking at how to get a hosting account. And here's what I'm going to show you. Here's what you're about to learn. I'm going to show you how to set up a web hosting account with a company called HostGator. And once we've done that, then I'm going to show you a little bit of technical stuff. Don't worry, I'm going to show you step by step how to do it, and it's not too difficult. But what we need to do once we've got our hosting account, we then need to point our domain, which we purchased in the previous video, we need to point that toward our domain name server, or our DNS, which in this case is HostGator. Okay, so we're going to be doing that live, and we're going to shoot across and do that very soon. Remember yesterday, or sorry, not yesterday, but in the previous video, we went to GoDaddy. We got our website address, which was, well, this is the full working address, http://work@home-solutions, each with a hyphen between it, .info. So our domain name is now chosen. Now today we're going to, like I said, we're going to set up an account with our domain name server, which is going to be HostGator, and then we're going to point our domain toward that server. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight over to Google. Here we are on the Google homepage, and I'm over here. I'm just going to type HostGator. Strange names, aren't they? HostGator. Okay, here we are right here, hostgator.com. We're just going to click on that. And a page will come up in front of you. Here we are on the HostGator homepage. Their specialty is web hosting, okay? So what we want to do is we want to go and view web hosting plans. So we'll click on that. Aha, here we are. Get started with HostGator web hosting today. Okay, so what we want to aim at, folks, is we want to go for this one in the middle, the baby plan, starting at $6.36 a month. Okay, yeah, for HostGator, it's really good. First month you get 20% off. They cost $9.95 a month to host your domains, and you can host as many domains on that as you like. But $9.95 with 20% off on the first month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, Order Now. It's going to bring me to this page, okay? Choose a domain. Okay, so we've got on the left here, we've got Register a New Domain. Help me register a new domain. We registered our domain yesterday, didn't we? So I'm going to go here. I currently have a domain name. Excuse me. Use an existing domain name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in this space, then I'm going to go back to my notepad from the previous video, and I'm going to copy this here. Okay, this was the name of our domain. Now you don't want to include your http : You just want to take the domain name itself. So we'll copy that, Control C, then we're going to go back to our HostGator and paste it in there, Control V, then we're just going to click Continue to step 2. Okay, so here we are, we've got our package type selected, which was a baby account, okay, not the hatchling or business, baby account. For me personally, I like going on a 1 month cycle. You might be, you can select the drop down box here, pay 6 months ahead, you get a bit more of a percentage off, 12 months, 24 or 36 months ahead. Like I say, I just like paying on a monthly cycle. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to create a username. Alright, now, well, I'm going to take you through the steps of this, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to create my own username, etc., because it's private information. Sorry folks, I don't want everybody seeing this, but I just want to give you examples and show you how it works, and then I'll come back and fill it in later. Okay, so for a username I would have something like Johnny Be Good. Okay. Oh, sorry, no, can't do that. Because, oh no, we can. Johnny Be Good. Okay. Now, if I get all red ticks there, it means that I've done it right. And I haven't. Okay. Let me have a look at that there. Must be up 2 to 8 characters long. I think that, oh, maybe it's too long. Sorry. We'll start that again. Okay, just for demonstration purposes, John. Sorry, what? John 1 2 3 4. There we are. Now we'll put our security pin in there. So whatever that may be, 1 2 3 4. Then you'd scroll down here. This is where you would enter your billing information. Okay, so you know, first name, last name, email, company. I mean, this is straightforward stuff, folks. I'm sure you understand without me having to explain what needs to be done here. So go through, fill out all your information there. Obviously, your state, your city, state, and zip code if you're from the US. Otherwise, you just hit this drop down here. You know, you can scroll to whatever country you're from. Like I say, I'm from New Zealand. There we are. Then you would go here and enter your payment information. Okay, so for me, you would have seen in the previous video, I like to pay with PayPal. You would still have to, or perhaps not, enter a name on the card. If you're paying with PayPal, I don't think you need to. It will just take you to PayPal, to your PayPal login. For me, but you know, for a credit card, obviously you will. Okay, then we'll just scroll down a bit, see if there's, make sure there's nothing checked here. So see how they've automatically checked this, and they're going to charge you another $14.99 a year. I uncheck that. I don't need that at this stage. Totally up to you. Scrolling on down, here we are here. Now, looking at this, there's something's not right because the discount hasn't shown up here. Okay, so I've done something wrong in filling in my information further back up here. I'm going to get that right when I do go to fill it in. But if you know, once you get down to the bottom here and you scroll on these, you see that there is no discount applied and that the total due is 0, then I know that something is wrong. And you may have to go up here and refresh your page and start again. It's a real pain in the backside, but I've found this one other time with HostGator when I was setting up an account with them. Okay, really that's all there is to do. Like I said, I'm going to go and pause the video, and once I've got all my details in place and created my account, I'll come back and we'll carry on setting up our domain name server. So I'll see you shortly. Right, welcome back. Okay, here we are. Now I've created my account with HostGator. Hopefully you will easily be able to do the same. Just follow what we went through before. Now once you've created your account and paid your first month worth of hosting, which is $7.96, pretty good deal I think. Once you've paid that and gone through the process, they will then send an email out to you which has got your login details. Now this is where it gets a little bit technical, guys, but it's not too difficult to understand. So here I am inside my email, and it was titled hostgator.com your account info. Okay, now this is a really important email. Do not lose this email because it's got some critical information that you will need for logging in to your, well, what we call the back end, logging into your cPanel. Now I won't get into that at the moment, but you need to be able to do that, and it also for when we upload our information from our desktop up onto the web. Okay, so don't lose this email. Right, now down here, some of the stuff you'll see is blurred out, obviously for privacy information. But down here, as I scroll through this, you know, you're going to see your username, the domain that we've purchased, which is workathomesolutions.info. They'll give you a password, that's a password that you will use on your FTP client. Okay, I'll explain that to you later. And then down here, right here, you'll see two, it's called first name server and second name server. Now what we need to do is we need to configure our account at GoDaddy so that the domain name which is sitting with GoDaddy points back toward name server 1 here and name server 2 here. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the first one. Actually, make sure you don't leave any spaces here, so I find it's best to go from right to left. Copy that, Control C. Now I've logged into my GoDaddy account back over here, okay, which you would do the same. Once you've logged in, you'll go down here to Domains and then go across to Launch, okay? Hit the Launch button. Now then, once it loads up, you're inside all your domains that you own. I've got a number of different domains that I run. Now what we're going to do is we need to find the domain that we registered in the last video. So I'm just going to do a quick shuffle here and get them to sort by whichever expires. And there we are. So right there is the domain we registered in the last video, work-at-home-solutions.info. Okay, this is where we're going to change our domain server, point towards our name servers. So first of all, I'm going to go over and I'm going to check that box on the left there. Okay, notice if I uncheck it, see all these icons up here? They're all grayed out. The minute that I check it, there you are, they're live. I can actually use them. Okay. Now I want to go across to this icon here called Name Servers. Now if I hover over it, it brings a drop down there. Well, it's actually gone and put that. There you are. It's brought a drop down. Set Name Servers and Manage DS Records. We want to set name servers. Okay. So we're going to click on that, and it will bring up a set name servers here. Now we want to go down to the bottom one here, which says I have specific name servers for my domains. So what we're telling GoDaddy, we are hosting it at a different name server, this domain. So we're going to check that radio box there, okay, and it brings up a name server 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we only need to fill out the first two. So we just click in there, we'll highlight that and backspace it. Then we're going to paste in the name server that we copied from our email. So we'll just go Control V. Okay, that should say something like this: ns3921.hostgator.com. Okay, if you've got .hostgator.com with some numbers in front of it, you've selected it properly. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my email. Oh, sorry, it's up here. My email is here, and I'm going to select the second name server. Oops. Control C. Then we'll go back to our domain manager here. Select that. Backspace it. Then Control V to paste. There we are. Now we have got name server 1. So what it's telling GoDaddy, point towards this server at HostGator and this server at HostGator. Then all we do is go down here, click OK. It does a wee bit of thinking, and there we are. Set name servers. Your changes have been submitted. These usually take 2 hours. However, it may take up to 48 hours. I find it only takes generally about an hour. But anyway, there we are. We're all done. Okay? So we've now set our name servers. We can close out of here, so I'm going to log out of there. And that's it for this video. We'll shoot back here. So now we've set up in our account with HostGator, and we've got our web hosting, and we've pointed our domain back toward our DNS, or our domain name server, which is HostGator. Okay, it's pretty easy, really, wasn't it? So that's all for now. In the next video, I want to teach you how to download and set up 2 free tools. Okay, a free HTML editor, which is what we're going to design our web pages with, and then a free FTP client, which is what we're going to upload all our files to the internet with. Okay, and once again, it'll be completely free of charge. Okay, so I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. As always, I really want to encourage you, if you did, hit the like button below, share it with your family and friends, and as per usual, please folks, keep an eye out on your email for anything coming from listbuilding-secrets.com or Jim Abernethy. The next video will be coming to you very shortly. So until then, please take care, and we'll talk again soon.